Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely destroyed right now. Okay, let's not do that one. 2 cheating couples' secrets affairs are out, and they blame me for spilling the secret. This is like exactly my kind of tea, because I have a habit of saying things that I shouldn't. Like, I can't keep a secret. If you are having an illicit affair, don't tell me about it, because the chances of me keeping a secret are extremely slim. In fact, next to never gonna happen. Hey Deidre, my new mum friends were secretly swapping husbands. Mum friends, this is just me. This is me. This is why I have no mum friends. Because I would tell everybody who's shagging who. Also, wife swapping when you're a mum friend. What? There's so many questions. What? Any mum friends were secretly swapping husbands but got caught in the crossfire, and now everyone's turned against me. I'm 24, my partner is 25. None of our friends have had kids yet, so when our son started school in September, I joined the PTA to meet more parents. Blah, blah, blah. That's how I met 2 couples who are a little older than me, but great fun. What happened? I was thrilled that my social life was picking up. On one night we went out on a quiz night after school. The wine was flowing. Tell me more, tell me more. I caught one dad flirting with the wife and the other couple touching her bum as we walked away. Walked in, stroking her leg under the table. I'm not seeing if I'm doing this right now. I'm too engrossed. Like stroking under the table. I didn't want my other friend to be hurt, so I caught her alone by the stage. And casually asking if she thought her husband was acting funny. She seemed panically and confessed she's having an affair with the other dad. It's like a fucking wife swap. I stood there in shock. As she told me their liaison had been going on for 2 years. She swore me to secrecy, obviously. Saying she was going to call it off in the new year. So between the 4 of them, 2 of them were having an affair and the other 2 seemed to embark on one if they hadn't already. For the next few months I didn't know where to put myself. Eventually the stress got too much and I distanced myself from all of them. That's fair. But over Christmas it came out about the 2-year affair, and now the woman who confided in me is convinced I spilled the beans, but I didn't. Since school is starting again, none of the other mums are talking to me. Will I be a social outcast forever? It's probably for the best that you're a social outcast, because that shit is messy. Yeah, that's a good thing. Stay the fuck away from them. Like, for realsies, you are better off alone. Do you think you're better off alone? That's messy. Exactly, it's like, I didn't do nothing. If y'all gonna be weird with me, it's better off. You're better off alone. Jesus. Yeah, it definitely feels like a swingers thing. But like, okay, so let's just imagine that all their kids are like 4 or 5. So, God. Yeah, there's less kissing with internet friends. Exactly. Why would you get mad at her? She did nothing. She's just a kid compared to you lot. That's crazy. Parents and swingers. I've never encountered swingers in real life yet. I've always wanted to know what they look like, so I can avoid them. Yeah, just before... Do you happen to have their number? What? I've never met a swinger. Are you a swinger? Is anyone gonna own up to being swingers? Has anyone been to a swingers party? Be honest. I'm not judging. I'm just genuinely curious how that works. Is it keys in the bowl? Avoid supermarkets at night. I have seen dogging. I haven't been dogging, but I've seen dogging. Giannini would never. We've already established Giannini and polyamory would never work because Giannini don't share. Well, I hear that, like, you know, the more adventurous of swingers have actual swings. If you're into that. Like, I don't know how a sex swing actually. Like, I've seen a sex swing, I've watched Sex and the City. Doesn't look like something I'd be very good at. Just have sex. I too have been to I went to a child's birthday party on the weekend. There was a bouncy castle, and had I been a lot more drunk, I probably would have enjoyed a bouncy castle in my youth. However, okay, Garrett, we're talking about swingers in here. Somebody tell her. You were almost in a show? Well, you were almost famous? I love it. Why am I dead?
No.
You have been on the TV. You technically are famous. Yeah, I'm not allowed on bouncy castles. To be fair, watching my kid on a bouncy castle gave me exceedingly bad anxiety. Ooh. What? I don't even get that. Right, this should work. I'm so sure I used the fucking... Really? Wait, hang on. Are you telling me that Vikings has swingers in it? Because I'm curious now.
Thanks. Come on then.
There's a series called Saxons. Didn't know that either. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Isn't Norseman an Eggers film? Northman. Northman. I haven't seen it. Vikings do they swing?
The views enough to impress you? You've got a lot of surprises in.
Don't worry, Hobbit, don't. If you're making... I'm sure your comedy is very good. I personally am completely out of my brain today, so do not take it personally if I'm not picking up on your joke. I'm sure there's been so much wordplay that I have not picked up on today. I wish I could. I personally did not understand why they cast Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as Henry VIII, and still to this day find it deeply offensive that they could not find a fat ginger man to play the role of Fat Ginger King. It's incredibly offensive to me. Can somebody hit that thing? Hit it! But I did like Natalie Dormer's performance as Anne Boleyn. She's definitely it was definitely an interesting thing. Yeah, she was good. Get it? Dang it. The Borgias is a show that I was obsessed with and watched multiple times. And I'm not going to be ashamed to admit that. I was obsessed. The guy that they had playing Cesare Borgia was fucking fit. Sorry. Got carried away. He was a tasty snack. Couldn't act. Got better as the series went on. But oh my god. It's beautiful, man. Erg. I was addicted to that shit. The thing was, right, there was a European like version of the Borgias, like a European channel made like a more historically accurate Borgias, and technically it was closer to history than the whatever it was Showtime version of the Borgias. But the guy that they got to play Cesare Borgia was fucking ugly as sin. But technically it was historically more accurate. So it's kind of like there was two versions of the show. There was the show where everybody was attractive and nothing was historically accurate. Like Jeremy Irons was playing Rodrigo Borgia, and Rodrigo Borgia was a big fat Spanish man, not Jeremy Irons. And they got I can't remember his name, but they got like a pretty accurate guy. It wasn't from the Horrible Histories, it was just a different show. I could link you to them, but like, yeah, it was like, do I want historical accuracy or do I want extremely attractive people? Trying to do the Tudors. It was a very confusing time for me. I watched both shows. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and like Lucrezia looked 12, which is what she technically was, and yeah. Okay, I'll have to get you the pictures. I'm not fat, I'm historically accurate. It was frustrating because one of them was written better and one of them was just Lucrezia, yeah. Not from 7. Lucrezia Borgia came first, not Vincent's girlfriend, no. I mean, let's be honest, guys. She never liked Vincent like that. So, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. She fucked Hojo. Lucrezia Borgia, not Lucrezia Crescent. I'm gonna kill these things because I already want to kill them. No. Oh, I know what to do. That didn't work. That was a waste of time. Yeah, she don't poison anyone, so she's not actually doing Borgia shit. If you're doing Lucrezia from the Borgias, you're poisoning people and fucking your brother. And I don't think Lucrezia in Final Fantasy VII do that. And that's fine. Not everyone has to poison other people and fuck their brother. Technically, it's a spurious rumor designed to discredit Rodrigo Borgia in the eyes of the public, but also incest is kind of hot when you've got attractive people doing it. You're a brother lover. Nah, she don't play, but she's not a scientist. She's a she's more in, well, I guess she's science. You probably know more about what Lucrezia does in Dirge than I do, because I totally tuned that shit out. But yes, I love the Borgias. I've got many Borgia books on my bookshelf, and it's literally because of that TV show that I am obsessed. I went through a very, very intense phase of like doing the Borgias. She poisons people technically. It's a well-known fact that she poisoned. Well, it's a fact. It's a well-known rumor that she poisoned at least one of her husbands. I did. I read. Actually, one of the books that I've got's really good. It's more of like I'm dead. Which one's a good one? I had it on my shelf. It's a really good one that I would recommend if you like the Borgias. We got this one. That's Christopher Hibbett, but he just does a lot of like medieval history. So he's kind of more like a basic kind of like overview. There's a really good one that I read that I really enjoyed. And I know it's on this bookshelf. Yeah. I'll find. Oh. This one. That one. It's got boobies on it. History's Most Notorious Dynasty by Mary Hollingsworth. I actually am sexist when I read history books. I do prefer the ones written by women. Also, if we're talking about Anne Boleyn, this one's like... Have you ever read a book where you're like, this is just a TikTok that's been written down? Somebody recommended this to me, and it's like somebody's... It's not good. If you want to learn about Anne Boleyn, read any other book. 500 Years of Lies. Oh my god, it's like, people think this about Anne Boleyn, but they're totally wrong. And I'm like, who thinks that? It's written like somebody like going, you're all stupid. Bitch, go get some. Lucrezia does have very notorious boobies. Who's telling people that Dirge is the best Final Fantasy? Who's lying in my chat? Deidre says, find some better friends, 'cause this ain't it, girl. You're young, get out of there. They all old swingers. And you know it's not your fault, the truth will win out. Sadly, playground politics can be brutal, innit? No matter how old you are, you've done nothing wrong, and I know you feel stressed. Am I dead again? Fuck's sake. I'm worried now, but the truth has a habit of making itself known. Your former friend will find out that the gossip didn't come from you, and when she does, you'll have to decide whether you still want to be friends with someone who leaps to conclusions so quickly and fucks somebody else's husband. Just thought I'd add that. You just keep going with your head held high and focus on making less complicated connections with people who aren't insane. Meetup's a terrible app. Fuck that. Don't use that. If you want friends, don't use that. Please don't do that. Peanut, an app designed by social media for women to meet friends. I'm gonna say this because I'm like really struggling with making friends in my local area. But don't use Meetup. Please don't. It made me sad when I thought I was doing something wrong on Meetup. Oh my gosh, what's going on with your relationship that it needs an MOT? She's dead. Right, great. Join a club, Deidre. Yeah. Sometimes we get her. Make new friends. Make no regrets. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. If anyone comes into my chat today and starts telling me that Dirge is a good Final Fantasy, I will be throwing hands. Oh my god. This is too many wolfies. Okay. I'm sorry if my bot is very judgmental. I'm still trying to figure out how to set up the init bot. Kill it. Thank you. God damn, all you had to do was launch it into the air. Zero star. I don't care. I killed them. And I just used all my Phoenix Downs. It was fine. Right, what am I looking for? Where? Ooh, the mark's over there. And we're over here. Let's go that way. Oh no, I'm not fighting you again. That was annoying as shit. Behave. Ooh, and I'm not fighting you again. Ooh. My mum's blessed my sister's relationship with my ex despite them dating. Well, what's it got to do with your bloody mother? Eat this. She's very, very lesbian. Yeah, that's a sister code. That's got now to do with mummy. I wouldn't be okay with that. Okay. Her mum is the Pope. She did do a blessing. Many blessings. I'm 25. My current boyfriend agrees with me that my ex and younger sister have no class. It's a sister-sister situation. Nah, we're on to our second one now, Katra. Those sisters shagging exes. It's getting real. Although you did miss the swingers. I know you'll be sad about that. She's only 19. My ex is 28. Ew. Age gap. Oh man, that's a lot. Maddeningly, no one else in our family sees an issue with this. My mother has even blessed it. Tell me what happened. I'm appalled they can even welcome my ex into their home as if nothing's happened. The whole situation's made me feel ill at ease and I'm very unsatisfied with it. What happened? Why did they break up? He's an ex for a reason, guys. Tell me what you did. Tell me what he did. She's unsettled because he did something naughty. There is tea here and I am missing it. But she's unsettled by it. She's not happy. She's not happy. If she was happy with it, she wouldn't be bothered that he was dating her. Apart from the age gap. And they have no class. I mean, yeah, it's not built to last, is it? I only have one partner in my life, so if my sister dated him, he's also the father of my children, that would be weird. Nini says, on one hand, sister code, on the other hand, you're in a new relationship, so why do you care? Because she doesn't like him because they did not break up amicably. Deidre, sometimes it feels like I don't have a partner. What are you doing later? Thunderfall! Smack him! Spin! Ooh, I like that one. Spin! Ooh! Spin! Spin. Santa Tukan. Yeah, just watch the fireworks, I guess. Just wait for it to. Yeah, I mean, not being into men definitely helps. Okay, let's kill this thing. Iridimu. I would argue that age gaps still count if they're teenagers, so her sister being 19, for me it does count. That's my opinion. And the ex situation. Like, can this dude not find a lady closer to his age and not the ex of his previous partner? Like, it's just a thought. Right, where's this one? Oh man, it's down this way. I mean, you know, it's less, I'm less, I mean, the sister is bitch because the sister is 19. That's the only thing that I can say about the sister. 19-year-olds be like that. Yeah, when you hit 30, it's fine. As long as everybody's 30, I don't care. Ah, yes. But I hate it when they call teenagers old souls. It's like the creepiest fucking thing. It's okay because she's an old soul. It's like the whole Lolita situation. It makes me kind of feel a bit like throwing up in my mouth. Oh, is this a reference that I'm not getting? Age gaps. I know Reddit goes mad about age gaps, so I'm like probably just feeding that predisposition. I'm just old now, but I just don't think I could ever find somebody in their 20s like fully sexually attractive. Like, I watch a lot of teen, I don't know why I feel very old, but I like watching teen romance dramas. But it's never because I like find the dudes attractive. Don't ask me why I watch teen drama movie things. You can't explain it. 9 years is fine, I guess. Oh, 15. Woo. I guess if your like parents did it and they're happy still, it's fine. Run away. Yeah. I watch Love Island. Like, I don't find any of the dudes attractive on Love Island either. I feel like I do need to make that very clear. I just like the interpersonal relationships falling apart. Also, lately on Love Island, nobody ever falls in fucking love. They just hate each other, and they're just they're just there to be on TV. Don't get me started on Love Island. I wanted to see a genuine human connection, and I don't know why I'm looking at reality TV to find that. That's my bad. Isn't that just Survivor? I feel like that show's still going. Are you the one? That sounds like... yeah, that sounds like my bag. People desperate to find love, but also desperate to be on television. And, you know, don't get me wrong, sometimes there are love gap, like there are age gap relationships when you're watching a reality TV show, and it is really about kind of navigating the power dynamics. There's a Nazi Island. I'm not getting this reference. Sean Locke's Nazi Island. I feel like that's a reference to a joke he made at some point. Your cousin, sorry, I did see Hobbit's comments. Cousin and her husband, they got together when she was 25, and there's a 20 age. Oh yeah, it's borderline. He was her boss. Okay, there's a whole power dynamic there. What boss thing? There is a boss thing? I'm just going to do this hunt, man. What's gonna happen? What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Huh. Where am I? Oh, it's open. Oh, baby. That was blocked off before. Right, where am I going? Oh wow, it's like all the way right at the end. Wait. Yeah, right. Not left. I don't know. Deidre's normally pretty slack when we want her to be pretty, like, mean. Couldn't tell you. The snow abs. Honestly, right, I'm gonna say this, and you can all laugh at me, but Snow's definitely fitter than anybody on Love Island. I just saw what you said, and I'm gonna respond to it. What's a Viking helmet got to do with anything? What was the Deidre? Right. Deidre's probably gonna be like, let it play out. I think Deidre's gonna be very like, whatever. He's not on our team, so you all can't yell at him for wearing a bandana, but I'm glad that we've established that it's not a beanie. They weren't hipsters enough. Like, hipsters weren't a thing back then. Sean Locke's challenging wank. That's a very dude-coded conversation that I have no idea. Yeah, he's a massive hipster. He's like the hipster, like he's the proto-hipster. He was a hipster before we even had a word for it. And he never married his girlfriend. I understand your concerns. Age gap relationships can work, but your sister is at a completely different life stage to your ex. Told you the age gap was going to be the issue. Also, while the law considers your sister an adult, the reality is she has a lot less life experience. Tell the police. Tell the police. She's got a support pack. Age gaps, do they really matter? Unfortunately, there's little that you can do if everyone else has accepted their relationship, except for focusing on your own life, which will give you the less opportunity to get upset with this. Just cut her out. Just tell her she's a bitch and you can never want to talk to her again. That's me saying it as a sister. It never stuck, but you know, sisters say that shit to each other all the time. They don't. I don't know what I'm saying. We've never said that to each other. Yeah, I was gonna say that's missing the point of what the original poster was trying to say. We've never had an argument. We've never argued ever. You're convinced. I know you are. I'm joking. Sisters are fine. You would know. You all have sisters, right? Let me tell you about sisters. There you go.